Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. We're all waiting patiently because we know that an update is coming any day now. The XRP situation can be clarified. Judge Torres will decide the fate of the case. So, what do I suppose is happening? Just do it. She is taking care to ensure that the markets are not thrown off by any ambiguity in her decision. Because of the muddle the SEC has created, she must be careful not to provide cryptocurrency approval or direction. The delay is due to the fact that she must ensure that all questions regarding XRP, what Ripple has done with it, secondary sales, and what Ripple will still be enabled to accomplish are answered. This needs to be worded exactly right. I'm willing to wager anything on it. She keeps rereading the same passages, making sure she understands everything, but in this video we'll be discussing central bank support for Bitcoin. We will analyze 15 distinct digital currencies issued by central banks, including WRAS Bank, the diamond bottom for XRP in the current pattern, and its development. Sit back, relax, and let's get into a Bitcoin price and XRP 21-week exponential moving average discussion. $30,219 within the last 24 hours, it has dropped 2%. Indicators made of Ethereum in the year 1864 for the previous 24 hours, it has been 10.29%, with USD trillion USDC equaling $1. The BIS XRP 24-hour chart on the Olary is rather flat. You may now get this item for 47 cents. With a total market worth of $1.18 trillion, Bitcoin now controls 49.4% of the cryptocurrency industry. For the time being, it's all we can say that the markets are structured, but in this article, we'll examine several potential Bitcoin and XRP breakout scenarios. Now that we've progressed a little bit, the date is merely July 10th. There's still plenty of time to get in line, but I think we're down to our last 10 backpacks now that I've seen the orders come in this morning. We have roughly 6 backpacks remaining. These are free Metaverse products we are giving out for your purchase of Unlocks Lines and FTU. All you need to do is hold your hold a FTU, receive 30% back and XRP every single month, not just this month. The payment for this month's purchases will be made the following month. We accept credit cards and various cryptocurrencies, with repayment in XRP according to the number of FTEs you have. Please help me out with my project. Many people are becoming holders every day because they have had it with NFT ventures that make grand claims but fail to deliver. Those don't look like Lux Lions at all. You may already play and testnet version 2, and the final test version 3 should be released soon. After that, the island will go online. We are a multi-chain metaverse. We have constructed our platform on top of the XRP ledger, and we will be connecting to the Wax chain. You should capitalize on that early lead time before the competition arrives. Acceptance of Bitcoin. At the start of the week, Bitcoin is holding steady at around $30,000. Thus, the Bitcoin ETF may seem like an unusual concept to some in the business world, but it is all that the market participant at DYDX can think about. Charles DeHussey discusses the platform's future after Ethereum and the impending regulatory throne, predicting the rise of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. Investors are solely concerned with the CEO of BlackRock was recently discussing this very topic, saying that we must continue to maintain the $30,000 mark and that Ether must defend the $1,800 mark. All eyes are currently on Bitcoin, but if these are insulted, the cryptocurrency might have a short-term push higher. This was published by FinExtra this morning. Central banks take note. No warning signs have been seen yet, which has piqued the curiosity of central banks and central bank digital money. With 24 central bank digital currencies, 15 retail and 9 wholesale, according to a new study from the Bank of International Settlements. The explanation by central banks and digital currency shows no sign of cooling. I'm going to emphasize these 86 central banks' responses to this survey of 330 statements. Their reaction proves that they are present. The percentage of people participating in CBDCs of any kind has increased to 93% from 90%. This sum will continue to rise. Even if you try to put a stop to it, central banks will eventually issue their own digital currency for use in retail transactions. That's how easy it is. Missed this Rosebank was released by that guy. The cooperation, which includes Ripple, permits monetary transfers via blockchains with partner institutions within a defined region in an effort to enhance banking services in that region. Here it is. Rack Money Transfers is a service that, in as little as 60 seconds, may send money to various countries via several different channels. This service, provided in conjunction with Ripple, intends to increase access to banking services and decrease cash vulnerability by facilitating money transfers via blockchains between partner institutions and predetermined zones. Did you catch Dilip Rao's presentation earlier today? What did he emphasize most in that brief interview I played for you? He said it is no longer necessary to have 100 different currencies on hand. To deal with anything, just keep in mind XRP. A report on locally initiated initiatives is shown here. It is dated 2022. You can see me highlighting the section in the screen center to emphasize what Right Bank is doing with Ripple there. Any is going to be huge, and he is working on a central bank digital currency called Ripples, which the UAE Rock Bank began using in 2021 to make rapid blockchain transfers to India. Ashish Birla assured us that control of 90% of Indian banks is already in hand if just 3 institutions have signed up to use our platform. I think it's reasonable to say that the effect has already begun to ripple. Ripple has published a comprehensive policy framework for the central banks and government officials of India to review while they work on a single digital rupee. Thus it seems safe to assume that the company is collaborating with India on a central bank digital currency. Who here can recall this? An update on the diamond bottle for $10 in XRP. I hope he doesn't forget about the dinner panel we planned on having. Let's investigate this a little more, then. There may be no end to the glittering diamond hysteria until the month of August has passed. In any case, if XRP is going to break, there is too much opposition for XRP to overcome. Those responsible for the most stress, like diamonds during their formation, may have dulled the pattern. Right. The regularity is seen here. Next month, at the absolute lowest point of October, the breakouts will finish. How does this pattern develop, if at all? I'll tell you what we need to see occur between now and October. The clarification of XRP's legal status in the USA will serve as the impetus. This is a $500 billion market cap company, therefore $10 is peanuts. Forget about it. They're only pennies. They're only pennies. This cryptocurrency cycle's market valuation is expected to exceed $4 trillion. Large financial institutions in the United States are expected to support the ETS, paving the way for other institutions around the world to begin stocking their coffers with cryptocurrency. Since XRP will have regulatory clarity while all these other cryptos in the United States are being called securities, it will be the one that stands out and rises to the top of the cryptocurrency heap. It appears to me that Charles Hoskins is embarrassed by his tiny ADA coin. Who will defend ADA's rights? Is it likely that Coinbase and Binance US will go to court with the SEC to determine which cryptocurrencies they can list? In a word, no. But Ripple is doing the groundwork. Ripple is putting into strong battle to back XRP. When will XRP's future become more transparent? We also have 2 US-based assets with well-defined regulatory status. They will eventually be relisted, or at the very least XRP will return to trading platforms. The base pair will begin to function, and the result will be the number 15. We also alluded to the fact that 15 retail central banks are anticipated to launch digital currencies by 2030. After the BIS report came out, Bitcoin maintained its value above $30,000. China is exporting deflation across the Western world as the deflationary effects of the China factors signal the end of global tightening as the cycle nears. As the conclusion of global interest rate hike cycles approaches, this is good news for risk assets. As the PPI that generated the price index data forms that China said the global liquidity tightening cycle kicked off early last year, One observer said Bitcoin remained stable above $30,000 early Monday. The era of cryptos being included in enrolled risk assets is drawing to a close. Can you describe the sound? To me? Just do it. As the Bitcoin halving is approaching, it appears that the cryptocurrency market is preparing for its next upward push. While many have come to expect such cycles, this one has been building for well over a decade, since 2012. That was the story, and it's the same story every 4 years: fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD, spreads, and the price of Bitcoin soars. Is there even a shred of evidence that suggests it won't happen again? We have 10 years of data, and I'll put a graphic out on Twitter later showing us that every 4 years, the price of Bitcoin goes totally parabolic because of that high thing. As they detonate this, JD wants you to know that we are approaching the 21-week exponential moving average, blue line. That settles it. Do you notice that slash of orange? There is still a chance we can use that when we get beyond the support resistance. If we tap it, we'll just go up, and then you'll have another opportunity to engage in some DCAA, rather than financial appraisal guidance, so it's all good. However, JD predicts that XRP will soon reach new record highs. The diamond bottom pattern indicates that $10 is a reasonable price goal for XRP. There is a lot going for us, particularly with MoneyGram Bank of America, PNC Bank, Coinbase, and Binance, but we still have the 2017 bull run to make up for. Us look up XRP on listings and turn it into a currency pair. The law no longer protects us, so let's all just hold hands, remember to wash them, and agree to treat each other with kindness till further notice. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.